So everyone, here are the results for the poll and the next 1966 project from Jazzing Dioramas. As you can see in the overlay, no big drum roll. It's going to be the 1966 Bat Bike. We're going to be opening pre-orders this Friday. So that's going to be Friday, June 9th, 2023. And we're going to use the same time we always use. So that's 6 p.m. If you're in Europe, Amsterdam, Madrid. It's going to be 9 a.m. if you're in LA, around noon. If you're in New York, Houston is 11 a.m. And then if you're on the east side of the world, like Singapore, is going to be noon, midnight. So it's all the same time. Look up the time zone for your area based on those numbers. So again, it's 9 a.m. LA, noon New York, 6 p.m. Amsterdam, and midnight if you're in Singapore. This Friday, June 9th, first come, first serve. And we might be doing a numbered limited edition signature version, depending on how this goes. So if you want to get that in that first batch, and if you want to get that low edition size, regardless of if we're going to do numbered or not, that we would need to get approval for Warner Bros. For that. So we were going to try that. We're not sure yet. If you want to have that number, use that time for the pre-orders to open to get in that first slot. We're going to try to top basically what we did with the 1966. We've already gotten some of the artwork. We've gotten a lot of research. People like Eric Seltzer, who had the original Bat Bike or restored the original Bat Bike, so and a number of other consultants. So we're very confident that we can do some pretty amazing work. Of course, it's going to fit Batman and Robin, as you can expect from us. And depending on the level of support, we can add more details and maybe like actual metal spokes or something like that, I've been thinking. So people wondering, the poll was surprising in several ways for us. So the first thing that was surprising is based on the number of emails I've gotten for specifically the Bat Boat and sometimes the Bat Copter. I was expecting them to do better, but they were very far off from both the Bat Cave and the Bat Cycle. So initially there was a big majority for the Bat Cycle. Then as I started sharing it in more groups for people to get into the group and vote, we saw the Bat Cave come alongside, even edging the Bat Cycle out. Then the Bat Cycle came back, and by the time that Friday came around that I had to look at the votes, it was so close that I wasn't feeling very comfortable. The other thing that made it difficult for me was I had gotten some research in the days leading up to my decision from people who had been studying the Bat Cave specifically, and I've gotten some size measurements, especially from the atomic stack. That thing is 3 stories high, people. So we're talking 4 feet in 6 scale, and the circumference, the base basically, would also be at least 4 feet. That, with some computers, the lab and or desk, and a couple of other parts, would make it, well, much more expensive than I intended it, and it would probably lead to people having to back out because of the space issue. Then what people would probably say, yeah, well then give people a choice of what parts they buy, and then I have the problem that the least popular parts will have way too expensive molds because we don't get the numbers that we get with the rest, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to be working on how to fix that, because I want to do something for the Bat Cave after the 1966, maybe even pretty close after the 1966 has been developed, at least in the prototyping phase. So that might have to be a Kickstarter thing to get the numbers we need. I will let you know as soon as we know how this next 1966 project goes. So if there's enough support for this, then we will definitely can continue making 1966 things. But the Bat Cave is a puzzle I have yet to solve, especially after being burned a couple of times with the larger pieces, like the meditation chamber, the Falcon cargo hold extension, and the back wall, and all that sort of thing. And there are a couple of other examples where people have backed out even as late as when we sent them shipping charges when they find out how large things are or how much the shipping charge is, and we ended up holding the check or paying the bill. So right now we're going to focus on the 1966 Bat Cycle, and we hope for your support. Again, we're going to make it limited edition. If we get approval from Warner Brothers, might even make it a numbered edition. So again, be sure you're there this Friday, 9 a.m. LA, noon New York, 6 p.m. Amsterdam, and midnight Singapore on Friday, June 9th, 2023, for the next 1966 project, the 1966 Bat Cycle. Thank you. Bye.